Last year, my family and I went for a vacation to the island of Bangka. The vacation is a part of my father's business trip. As a result, the hotel and travel fees were covered by my father's boss. We went to the airport at dawn as we booked our flight at around 9 to 10 a.m. When we finally arrived, got on our tickets, and prepared our luggages, the flight was delayed. We waited for around 2 hours before the flight was ready. The flight to Bangka wasn't quite long, only taking around 30 to 45 minutes. When we finally landed and unloaded our luggages, we headed for the parking lot. There stood our rented car. My father rented a car so we can freely roam around the island. Getting lost wasn't a problem, as my father has stayed in the island multiple times. As we drove to the hotel, we stopped by at the local supermarket. There, we bought some food for the upcoming days. After that, we continued our drive to the hotel. When we finally arrived, it was late afternoon. The hotel where we're staying is quite nice, as it has a 3-star rating. When we finally arrived at our hotel room, it was neat and spacious. The hotel room got a balcony that allowed us to view the beautiful sunset across the sea. After setting things up, my father got important work to do, so we were confined to the hotel, as my father is the only one who knew how to drive. To fill in the time, we went to the hotel restaurant. As it was nearing Christmas and New Year's, the restaurant served a buffet. The buffet wasn't anything special, it was mediocre. After that, we went back to our hotel and slept through the night. The next day, we were planning to go to the beach. The beach was not far off from the hotel. When we arrived at the beach, it was not that packed, nor was it that empty. We visited the beach for its great view and the delicious seafood it provides from the local restaurant. Not far from the beach, there was a seafood market. There was various kinds of fish, crabs, shrimps, and even sea urchins. After from the beach, we went to my father's workplace. My father works at the palm oil plantation. There, bumpy dirt roads stretched across the plantation, and rows of palm trees were planted orderly. It wasn't that remarkable, but it was finally interesting to see my father's work firsthand. After that, we returned back to the hotel and preparing to go home for the next day. After preparing our luggages, we made our way to the airport. We went to the airport at around 6 to 7:30 a.m. When we finally arrived, we were thankful that the flight wasn't delayed. When we finally landed back home, we went to the parking lot and go to our family car. Then went back home without any trouble. Though the trip was short, I still quite enjoyed it very much.